Eastern Conference play-in tournament. One team will punch their ticket to the playoffs. The other will see their season come to an end. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Look at Atlanta. A do-or-die situation to retain their playoff positions.
And Kevin, after battling all season to make that top 8, something that in the past assured you of a playoff spot, now they find themselves in a winner-go-home game for that 8th seed.
Riza Shea wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Adebayo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gay's shot is good. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Burks for three. Okongwu grabs the board. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. High post Young. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced. And that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Daniels. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Young against Wiggins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Wiggins outside. To the right side. Ware knocks down the three ball.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From the arc. Miami grabs the miss. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup, and that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Wiggins. Basket counts.
I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
Here's Young. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Burks looking around. Pass to Robinson. Launches a three. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Miami trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Burks kicks to Ware. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it up. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Gay. Here's Krejci. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Burks the pass to Ware. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Daniels kicks to Young. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Krejci. He has yet to score. LeVert with it. Out defended by Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Man passes to Niang. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Adebayo high post. Working on Niang. That puts them in the lead.
I love hitting that shot with consistency there, mid-range Jay.
The Hawks trailing. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. There's the pick. Here's LeVert. Buries it down low.
And the gracefulness with which LeVert shoots the basketball. He makes that tricky floater look easy.
Love outside. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Love outside. Clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Mann. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Now, here's Mitchell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Mitchell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Mitchell at the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Now Reza Shea. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Here's Krejci, scoreless thus far. Reza Shea with it, pass to Barlow. Now LeVert, 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
For Atlanta, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Larson. LeVert defending. Highsmith's shot is good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Krejci. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Reza Shea. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Miami leading by 4. Anderson the screen. In the corner, it's Robinson. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Mann's checked in for Reza Shea. And then for Miami, Ware's checked in. And Alec Burks subbed in for Duncan Robinson. And here are the Heat now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Shot clock at 6. Stripped it away. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Barlow. And he makes good on the layup. Barlow's got his first points of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Burks. Hasn't made one yet. Anderson passes to Larson. Anderson the screen. 5 on the clock. Burks for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to man. Now here's LeVert. He's covered by Hero. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Ware, and he jams it with authority.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. It's Young on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Young's shot is good.
Ooh, there's some of that sweet touch that Trae Young brings around the rim.
Miami leading by 3. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Hero passes to Adebayo. The second chance effort. Gay with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for George Niang, and Daniels subbed in for Terrence Mann. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to LeVert. LeVert is screen on Wiggins. Here's Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That free throw good from Young. Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Heat also with a sub. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Tyler Hero. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Burks on the wing. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Adebayo. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now Daniels. Here's Rizachet, and here's Young. Covered by Mitchell. Young passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Adebayo following the bucket by the Hawks. The drive by Mitchell. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gay, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Highsmith is checked in, and Hero subbed in for Mitchell. And 1:01 left in the first half. Now, here's Burks. Still without a basket. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Gay misses. Now, here's Burks. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Ware. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Young. Got a piece of it. Here's Highsmith. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. They're up by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look, they're getting a lot of hustle points, but that can only get you so far. They got to start executing down the stretch.
Yeah, patience is a virtue. Don't always take the first shot when you see it.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They've kept this one close so far. In this elimination game, what's the key for the second half, Shaq?
Don't give the ball away. Make your other teams work for it. And stay hungry like me.
You better be hungry. In a close game like this, you can't afford a lapse of focus, so they have to stick with it.
Should be a ton of fun. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. So here's Burks. Adebayo, high post. Back to Burks. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Burks has got the first basket of the third quarter for Miami. Young dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. To the wing right side. Here's Reza Shea.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hawks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Reza Shea. Second free throw, no good. Miami leading by 5. Wiggins surveying the floor. Adebayo with the ball. 5 points in the game. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. So here's Burks. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Atlanta now. Now Reza Shea. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Reza Shea's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Young against Hero. And here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Goes back up. Ware kicks to Wiggins. And he hits the jump shot. Wiggins has got his second basket.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Pass to Reza Shea. Miami grabs the miss. Burks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Adebayo, Atlanta with the rebound. Reza Shea with it. He's got 6. Count that one. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Adebayo with the elbow. Ball stolen. Young against Hero. Daniels passes to Young. Knocked away. The Heat leading by 3. Pass to Ware. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hero from long range. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Young, here we go.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Several teams changing it up here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Pass to Krejci for the tie. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. Double team on Adebayo. Atlanta making a switch here. Hands checked in.
Number 14, Terrence Mann.
Now here's Adebayo. 5 points in the game. Shot's good by Hero.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's LeVert. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Inside, here's Burks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Free throw good. Burks. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Mitchell comes in for Hero. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. A nice shot by LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now, here's Mitchell. High post try. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's LeVert missing. The Heat leading by 5. And it's Anderson atop the key. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Burks in the corner. Shoots over man. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. So it's Atlanta now. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to LeVert. Here's Krejci. Screen by Niang. And the basket by Krejci.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Robinson for 3. The rebound by Niang.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's LeVert missing. The Heat leading by 5. Now Mitchell. Burks on the wing. 3 seconds left.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we're back. A lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. And here's LeVert. Pass to Barlow. Hawks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's LeVert. Nice form on the 20-footer. LeVert's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks.
And continuing to impress and taking on more responsibility. LeVert understanding when he should look to score.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Hero. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Heat lead by 5.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Here's Barlow. He's covered by Anderson. On the wing, man. Doesn't go for him. The Heat leading by 5. Robinson with it. Pass to Highsmith. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It's tipped. Down low, and now the fast break Anderson with the ball.
Anderson he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Making a switch here. Young's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Burks in for Duncan Robinson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Over to the left wing. Pass to man. No good with the layup. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Hero. The rebound by Young. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the foul on Alec Burks. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Daniels, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
That free throw good from Daniels. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Heat leading by 5. Johnson the screen. Hero with it. Okongwu covering. Pass to Burks from past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Gay. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Okongwu.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Hero against Young. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The Heat with the lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hero passes to Johnson. Back to Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Get loud, fans! It's teacher time! Let's get loud! Substitution on the court.
The Heat leading by 9. Outside, Hero. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Great look, but off the mark.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And it goes down 2 points.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Hero against Young. Here's Adebayo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. That's 7 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Higgins outside. Adebayo the screen. Higgins passes to Adebayo. Can't connect from short range. The Hawks trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Burks can't get it to go. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Young, pass to Gay. From outside, off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
15 seconds. At the line for the Heat, Tyler Hero. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Third person. Team start. Shooting for Miami, Davion Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Risacher. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And now we've got the intentional foul.
His first, team's fourth. Shooting for Miami, Bam Adebayo at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And the Miami Heat get the big-time win. And no team had a tougher job than they did as the number 10 team, needing back-to-back wins against higher seeds and then getting it done.
But they didn't play like the last team to get into the tournament. They played with the belief that they belong in the postseason, and now they get into the first round with some confidence.
And that puts a cap on it. Glad to have you with us for all the drama of the play-in tournament. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.